Hello, and welcome to the Infinite Escape Room, the puzzling podcast where a group of geographically diverse chums come together, have a lovely little drink, and work together to solve a homemade escape room of the ears. I'm Mike, Slipshod, Ripcord, Twix, and joining me today we have...
Hello, I'm Jamie Gibbs, quick as a duck and twice as webbed.
Okay. I'm Bailey, and I don't know what my name is on this, so I think that's it. I don't know what my name is anymore.
And I'm Alid, and I'm Curly. We'll leave it at that.
Your hair is looking very like Mr. Tumnus Curly. Yeah.
I think you say Mr. Tumble Curly then.
Mr. No.
What's in Alid's spotty bag?
The tumble tag. Yeah. God.
So how does it work? Each week, one of us will present an escape room of the ears while the others try and solve it. If they cannot within, we like to say, the allotted period of time, that's basically in the amount of time it takes for whoever's presenting it to get bored, then terrible things will befall them. And of course, we must thank our wonderful, fabulous patrons. And in particular, this week, we would like to thank Hill Burton, Tonya Beatty Harvelson, Rachel Allen, Jess, Colin Walker, and Geneva Kaplan-Smith. Thanks so very, very much for all of your support. It genuinely keeps us going, keeps the show on the road, keeps us on the waves of the air. You too would like to watch our unbelievably buggy, unprofessional blathering live stream of our recordings, raw, uncut, untrimmed, unfettled, like the stuff that you get when you're making beer. You know that gungy stuff that they make? It's got
those hand motions.
The sediments.
No, I think it's called the wort when you're brewing beer.
Oh,
you get
okay.
that horrendous mush that smells outrageous. You know, they feed it to pigs. Anyway, if you would like to follow these trains of thoughts to their logical conclusions, head on over to patreon.com/the Infinite Escape Room. Slings $1 a month or more. There's loads of stuff. We do the occasional bonus episode, early access to stuff, unedited episodes, extended cut episodes with puzzle breakdowns, you filthy, filthy dogs. And of course, the links to our live stream and more. We send a puzzle as well, I think. I think we always forget to mention we actually send you a puzzle in the post, our little pin badge puzzle. You need to get a pin badge.
It's so cool.
That is
awesome.
The pin badge is good.
Yeah. I keep on losing the backs to mine. I need to buy a new bag of backs for my...
And the puzzle leads to a secret, super special bonus episode that maybe 3 people have actually heard. So that's the inner sanctum of puzzle solving. Yeah,
I think we assumed it would be a much bigger pull, that secret episode. It's like, I'm just here for the pin, mate.
Yeah. That just went in the recycling. Yeah, sorry.
I just want something pointy with a hard picture on the front. That's all I ever really want. Anyway, right. That's enough of the premise, the setup and all that guff. Are you ready, folks?
Let's do it.
Woohoo. Yes.
Some good enthusiasm, Bailey. I almost believed it. Then let's enter the Infinite Escape Room. So, last time on the Infinite Escape Room, we escaped Pop's Bar and found ourselves wandering in the Minnesota wasteland, which, as you'll know geographically, because of the way geography works and this segue, it's quite close to Australia. And then a nuclear bomb goes off. There's noise, dust and fire. The earth shakes. Birds fall from the sky. Your novelty Geiger counter keyring squeaks, crackles, and then melts in your pocket. After what feels like an eternity, the dust clears and you find yourselves in an irradiated wasteland, which still feels a little Minnesota-y, but more Australian. With nothing around you but shot-up road signs and the bleached bones of irradiated kangaroos, probably again more Australian. Something small in the distance resolves itself into a shape, which resolves itself into a truck, which resolves itself back again into a series of shapes due to some lint in your eye, but then resolves itself finally into a much larger truck. Larger because it's closer, because that's the way that depth and distance work. Stuff that's closer looks bigger, and there's a really good science reason for that. I think it's also a Pink Floyd album cover. Or is that the guy with the apple? Anyway, you're so busy mulling this that you're almost run over by the giant junky truck. More a fortress of junk on wheels that bears down on you with a mighty toot of a mighty, mighty horn. Buttresses of scrap metal adorned with spikes and skulls wobble precariously from the flatbed of the trailer, which itself contains a castle constructed of porta cabins and mobile sound studios. You wonder if this conforms to regulated tonnage for this kind of vehicle. You also wonder if that's Alexander Armstrong you see tied to the front, brandishing an electric bassoon, belching flame, and stark bollock naked.
I'm Alexander Armstrong,
the figure bellows, playing a post-apocalyptic bassoon riff.
Running is pointless.
A group of goons dressed in tattered producer blacks and turtlenecks hop off the structure and grab you all roughly, ushering you within. The bassoon, meanwhile, has caught fire. It appears that Alexander's application of breath to the base of the instrument is supplying additional air to the flame mechanism, which is hastening its incineration. He frantically plays another riff, which costs him the upper register of the instrument and one eyebrow.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Is the second to last thing you hear as your bundle is inside the first room. The last thing you hear him say is,
"Ah, my lips! Ah, hot, 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 hot."
None of this is relevant to the puzzle, by the way. I hope not.
Brilliant.
You've just had fun writing it.
I've
Had a time.
I just crossed out the word lips.
I'm just all the questions about the flaming bassoon. Just
I had a really strong coffee when I wrote this, and then I had another one.
really doesn't seem like it. Just seems
not?
completely normal. Like all of this.
Anyway, I hope you're taking notes, because you're bustled across a large stage, festooned with post-apocalyptic cameras and microphones, which look very similar to regular ones, apart from all the spikes and skulls and rust. Even the plastic bits are rusty, and are chained down, that is the cameras, to bullet-ridden sofas. You're just settling in when a spotlight illuminates one final chair, upon which sits a mad king with a helmet of black hair, a well-tamed beard, and a thick set of black square glasses. Rolling in 3, 2, 1, mutters an offstage producer, mad on post-apocalyptic espresso. The Mad King draws himself into a commanding slouch and proclaims,
I'm Ozman Richards, and welcome to my post-apocalyptic house of death games.
A rat the size of a badger scampers past his feet. Quick as a flash, he darts out, his massive hand plucking it from the floor. He regards it for a moment before biting it in half and sucking out the juicy bits like a froob.
This week, I'm joined by 5 guests. Angry Allard, the speed freak and WD-40 addict. Furious Bailey, eater of raw wine bottles. Miffed Jamie, he's got a bee in his body about the lack of mead in the wasteland. Mad Mike, handsome but mysteriously quiet this episode. And returning victorious contestant, Cross Max, parking enforcement officer and erotic baker. My death games are very simple.
He's ostensibly addressing you but facing the camera. Rude.
You'll be completing in a series of death games to score points. At the end, the person with the most points will win this.
He holds up a waste paper bin with a stencil of his distinct hair and glasses upon it.
This waste receptacle end their life. The rest of you miserable drongos will be thrown to the audience.
You look out and notice a hitherto unnoticed studio audience. Hundreds of beady, unblinking eyes. A singed Alexander sticks his head through the door and chimes in,
Radioactive koalas, meh. They've developed a taste for human bone marrow, and they don't care how they get it, meh. Get back to your flamin' bassoon buttress, Alexander, you flamin' galah,
roars Osman, hurling one of his enormous shoes to illustrate the point.
Well done, Ozzy, you got your tyrant badge.
He rejoins before taking said show. There's a lot of British TV references.
Yeah, it involves Alexander Armstrong.
Yeah, you've got
Which,
to really
by the way,
know.
it's like he's in the room, Mike.
You've got to really know your British
Perfectly.
quiz shows and children's TV, I think, to get any of this.
Round 1 is my old favourite. We'll be playing just a minute. The theme music, Alexander.
A distant bassoon, burnt to a crisp beyond the D key, attempts to play the minute waltz.
The rules are very simple. I'll give you a subject to speak on. You must speak on that without hesitation, repetition, or deviation for 1 minute. Other players can buzz in if you make a mistake. And if they're right, they'll get a point and take over the subject for the remaining time. Oh, and I've hidden a golden bloody snitch in a safe under each of your chairs. Guess the code, and the game will end, and you'll get 20 bloody points or something, like post-apocalyptic Harry Potter.
So you would need to appear to play this series of terrible death games, both together and in competition, so that at least one of you can escape. One thing's for sure, Cross Max is out to win it and consign you to the koala troughs.
Hello, I'm Cross Max, and I'm out to win it and sign you to the koala troughs.
He confirms.
Did you know that most koalas have chlamydia?
He adds.
Wow.
Thanks for that, Cross Max.
That's so Noel Fielding.
I mean, do the right thing. Yeah. Oh, hi, guys.
Okay, right.
What's his character in IT Crowd?
Richmond.
That's it. That was pure Richmond.
Okay, right. I have to do a tiny bit of setup at my side, and then we're going to play just a minute.
Oh, no. And then we listen to this, and I'm like, oh, God, I hate to go on this show. So thank you. I'm just sorry. Just
Okay, right.
I was having a lovely Sunday.
And it's about to get lovelier. Right, I'm talking on the actual scoreboard, yeah. Okay, so Jamie, Allard, Bailey, and of course Cross Max.
Right, the first round goes to Jamie.
Oh, God.
Your theme is Corners of the Earth. Speak on that subject for 1 minute without hesitation, repetition, or deviation.
Oh.
Go.
Okay, so people say that there are 4 corners of the Earth, which, as we know, is complete nonsense because there are, in fact, 8. The world is flat. We know this to be true now in this post-apocalyptic wasteland. However, it's not a square or a rhombus or some sort of trapezoid, as people might think. It's actually octagonal. Now, Terry Pratchett knew this when he wrote the Discworld novels back in 1984, I think Colour of Magic was, with a sequel, The Light Fantastic. That when Rincewind and Two Flower try to navigate through the Discworld, you assume that it is flat and it is round. All the illustrations by Paul Kidby do sort of illustrate this point. But
there is a buzz. Cross Max chimes in. What was his voice again? Oh, yeah.
Richmond. Yeah.
Repetition of flat.
Oh, if we repeat the same word. Oh, Cross Max.
Hesitation, repetition, or deviation.
Not for a long, long time.
Oh, Jamie.
Right, I get it now.
So that's a point to Cross Max, and the subject passes to him with 26 seconds. Corners of the Earth. And your time starts now.
So the thing about the corners of the Earth is that there's actually fewer than you'd think, on the basis that the Earth is sort of a bally kind of...
I don't want to buzz in. Stop it, Mike.
Hesitation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we got a buzz in from Jamie.
Hesitation, correct.
Cross Max hesitated. The subject passes back to you, Jamie, with 15 seconds remaining, and go.
More to the point that it's not a ball per se. Like, as I said before, it is more like a sort of a ship's biscuit kind of thing, where like an unleavened kind of vibe, where it's not a 3D shape, it is more 2D.
Buzz.
Kinda.
Okay, there's a buzz there to Bailey.
A repetition of kinda.
Repetition of kind of, and taking the subject with 4 seconds remaining is Bailey, and go.
So the corners of the Earth are well known to be a...
And that's time. There'll be some good buzzery sound effects on this. Bailey, you were speaking when the timer expired.
Well
you get
done.
a point.
That's like, just wait to the end and just don't say anything that makes any sense, like half a sentence.
I like it.
That's my tactic.
That's good tactics.
Oh my God, this is so stressful. I'm going to open a window. It's getting really sweaty. Sorry. Oh, I'm going to have to do something. The conservatory's a bit of a greenhouse. 2 seconds.
I was going to say, it was such a weird... Like, I don't think anybody's ever played Just a Minute before and then been like, quite sweaty playing this.
Oh, sorry.
Now Tim Brooke-Taylor and Graham Garden sweating their fucking tits off.
Okay, so that's the end of round 1, and Jamie has 2 points. Cross Max has 1. Oh, hang on, shit, no, I've read it wrong. Fuck. I'm Ozman Richards. produce a lot of post-apocalyptic television. I forget what show I'm on sometimes. Jamie has 1 point. Cross Max has 1 point. Allard has no points
Yeah.
and is going to the koala pits at this rate. And Bailey is in the lead with 2 points,
Woohoo.
which is good
man.
because round 2
Oh, God. Oh, no.
is to Bailey.
Oh, no.
And your subject is cloud. That's,
What?
as the English would say, cloud. But as a
Cloud.
post-apocalyptic Australian would say, cloud.
Oh, God. Like cloud singular.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said, cloud.
One cloud.
And with the topic of cloud, your time of 1 minute to speak without hesitation, repetition, or deviation starts now.
Oh, so some say the cloud is something that you upload all your important information to. I would say that there's always a sunny side to
Buzz there from Cross Mike.
Oh,
Repetition of say.
that's such a small word. Like, it's really...
I'm going to pass this over to the adjudicator. Oh, it's me, Ozman Richards, tyrant of the overworld. And I say Cross Mike gets the point because he's my
Right.
nephew.
Nepo koala.
And that's not how you pronounce it. Nephew.
Oh,
Speak Australian, not Nepo. Christ. What are we in Wales? There's only one Wales I want to hear about. New South Wales, which is a flaming something. Mad Max in it. I don't know. This world felt a lot more coherent in my head when I started.
I like that
We're
you've
gonna
built
tie
I
together.
love that
Anyway,
you're like committing to the go
There's
for
a
it.
universe.
It's brilliant.
the subject passes. This is ruining my throat.
So-
To Cross Max with 50 seconds remaining. The theme is cloud. Speak without hesitation, repetition, deviation, and go.
So, the thing I like about cloud, well, I should say clouds, is that they're all sort of in the sky and they float around and make you feel nice. And time was that they weren't full of radiation and acid and dead dogs. Instead, they were full of loveliness and rain, which made me very happy because my absolute favourite thing to do was to sit underneath a lovely little cloud and watch the rain fall
Buzz.
down in my...
Repetition of the use of the word cloud.
That's correct.
No,
That's a
no,
point
no,
to Allard.
Excuse me. You're allowed to say
Oh shit! You're allowed to
Cloud?
say. You're allowed to say the word.
because that's the
cloud.
word. But I will challenge because you repetition of the word rain.
Ah, correct, Allard. Sorry, mate. Your 1 point has been fact. Bailey had it. Bailey gets the point instead. Allard
Sorry,
gets
Allard.
fuck all.
Hurry for you. Be carefully.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bailey, with 20 seconds remaining on the
Bollocks, if
clock,
it was less than that.
the
Okay.
theme of cloud passes over to you, and your time starts now.
So clouds are filled
Oh fuck!
with...
I put 20 minutes on the stopwatch. Oh wait, I could have just done fucking shit. Ah, it's all gone wrong. Ah. There we go. Sorry. Again, a producer comes on and pats Ozman Richards' sweating brow. Is it getting hot in here? Shit. Okay. And your
So
time
he's
starts now.
going to be okay.
Oh.
So clouds are filled with precipitation, and you learn about this in school with the water cycle. And it starts with evaporation from the puddles on the ground, and then the world turns. And
Yeah.
oh god!
Oh, who came in first with the buzz?
Me?
I think it might have been Jamie. Okay.
Yeah, hesitation.
Oh, Jamie!
Hesitation, Jamie. You keep the subject. You keep. You didn't have the fucking first place. Jamie, you've got the subject now. With 4 seconds remaining on
Ooh.
the clock, your subject is cloud. Go.
So close.
So when it comes to clouds, the absolute favourite thing that I...
And that's time.
Yeah!
Jamie, you were speaking when the whistle went. Ah, shit, I was supposed to have a whistle.
There's
There's no whistles left in the
a lot
wasteland.
of producers that are going to get shot at the end of this, isn't it? Like
You look around the studio, there's a lot of dead producers. Jamie, you were speaking when the bassoon went, so you gain a point. At the
Hooray!
end of round 2, the scores are Jamie has 3 points and is in the lead.
Ooh.
Allard has no points
Yeah.
and is in the back. Bailey has 3 points and is also in the lead.
Oh.
And
Sweet
Cross Mike,
lead.
my
Oh.
beloved nephew, only has 2 points.
Ha! Get bent, Cross Mike.
Right,
Have it.
and the next round. The theme is feet under. And Allard, this one goes to you. Can you speak on the subject of feet under for 1 minute without hesitation, repetition, or deviation?
No.
Well, shit.
Yeah, go on. We'll give this a go.
Your time starts now.
So if people say feet under, they immediately think of under the table. However, it doesn't. When you say feet, it doesn't necessarily have to be feet, because what are feet really? Feet can be different things to different people and certainly different species. So you could have ducks' webbed feet under the table. You could have seals' paws under the table.
Who got in there first with the buzz?
That was Bailey.
Okay, Bailey.
Table.
What about it?
The repetition.
Repetition of the word table. That was the word I was looking for. Bailey, you get a point for a correct challenge. The subject of feet under passes to you with 36 seconds left on the clock. Go.
God. People get comfortable with their feet under the table, or feet under the footstool, or feet under the clouds, or feet under the drinks trolley, feet under the rug. I think feet seem to be the on the ends of your legs, and they are very useful when you want to crawl under things as well, which means your feet are under the thing that you crawl under.
Buzz. Repetition of crawl.
Jamie, you buzzed.
Repetition of crawl.
Repetition of crawl.
Yeah.
Correct, Jamie. You get a point for a correct challenge. The subject passes to you with 5 seconds.
Oh, you little...
And your time starts now on the topic of feet under.
Many people use feet under as a system of measurement for when you want.
And that's time. As you've heard, the electric
Very
bassoon
good.
went there. Jamie, you were speaking when the electric flame belching bassoon went. Scoring you an extra point.
Oh, that was Trixie Bailey, just naming stuff that feet could be under just to avoid the repetition. It worked.
You could have buzzed, I think, like deviation or something for that.
Still on point. Feet under stuff.
There we go.
I liked the almost hesitation between every single.
Yeah. Not quite enough to buzz in.
Not quite.
Right, now it's time for the final round.
God.
And this one goes to my beloved nephew, Cross Mike. The subject on which you must speak for 1 minute without hesitation, repetition, or deviation. I should be saying just a minute, because that's the name of this particular mini game in my House of Death games. Let's not forget the premise. There were 3 pages of premise. Let's not forget it. All very relevant. Anyway, the theme, Cross Mike,
Yes.
is hi.
What was that? Can you say that again?
Hi.
Hello, Uncle.
No, the HIGH.
Oh, okay then.
Can you speak on it for a minute?
Oh, yes, I forgot.
So
Speak on the subject for 1 minute without hesitation, repetition, or deviation. And your time starts now.
Hi is a thing that I think his name was Shaggy liked to get from time to time. And it caused him no manner of little slip-ups and whoopsie doodles where he would...
Bailey, you buzzed.
I think it might be a bit late, though. A repetition of time
Oh.
from time to time.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That is good.
that was good. Do you know what? That's a good enough challenge. That's that's going in. Okay, so Bailey,
God. So what was it? Hi.
Bailey, you have the subject hi with 45 seconds left on the clock. And go.
There are lots of things in this world that can be considered high. Shaggy is one of them. In song, that's what he talks about and sings it frequently.
Hesitation.
Allard, you buzz in with a correct challenge to get your first, and let's not hope only, probably only point in this entire game. The subject remains with you. The subject goes to you with 32 seconds. Hi, starting now.
High can mean many things. So to some people, you look up, you see clouds, and you go, wow, they're high. Obviously, you've got the drug condensation of that as well, but...
Okay, I mean, Bailey came in loudest. I couldn't. I think Bailey and Jamie came in at the same time for me.
Oh. Slap fight.
Okay.
I'll go with whatever.
No, hang on.
I've also
This isn't how they decide this on the radio. 'cause they've got
Adjudicator.
actual, like, buttons that tell. Okay. Guys, which hand is my pen in? Left or right?
I'm going to say left.
Oh, right then. I was going to say left. Never mind.
Bailey, you got the pen?
Yay. I was going to say right
Bailey.
all along.
The point goes to you for a correct challenge. Oh shit, what's the
God.
challenge?
There was a
Thing-
pause.
A pause.
Thank God, Mike. Oh, sorry, Osman.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You don't.
Who am I talking to?
Oh, don't get me. No, hang on. I'm getting muddled up now.
What's my name?
Who are you?
Sorry.
Bailey, the
Yes.
subject of high goes to you with 16 seconds.
Ooh.
Starting now.
There are lots of things on the planet that are high. Buildings can be very high, meters up into the sky. Which
Buzz.
Buzz.
Oh.
Jamie, you got in there first. What's your
Dan, you've got
challenge?
this.
Apart from the
Come
bleeding obvious one.
Hesitation.
Hesitation. You get a point for a correct challenge, and Jamie, the subject of high, passes to you with 1 second left on the clock.
Ah,
on. That's so unfair.
And your time starts now.
When it comes to things that
And
are high.
the electric bassoon has played
In the register of B, because it's the only one left on its singed thing. And
Jamie, you have
you were speaking when the electric bassoon went, so you get an extra point.
and at the end of round 4, in last place with 1 point is Allard.
yeah.
In
Well
second
done.
to last place with 2 points is my beloved nephew, Cross Mike.
No.
In third to last place, or second, depending on, your post-apocalyptic view of things, is Bailey with 5 points. But at the lead is Jamie with 7 points.
Fun.
Wow.
Wow. Fair play, Jamie.
Right,
Yeah, no.
now it's time for the actual final round.
And Ozman Richards reaches under his chair and produces a piece of paper which he reads from.
Connect topic idioms. Connect topic idioms. What the fuck does that mean? Fuck it, I'm off for a slash. And to quickly write another book in my popular whodunit series, The Thursday Murdering Club, in which a group of charmingly eccentric pensioners are put in a Thunderdome to fight to death over a chicken and bacon sandwich. It airs on a Thursday. Right, I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes, you filthy meat sacks.
He stamps on 2 more rats and drop kicks a dog on his way to the lavatories. You are momentarily alone, chained to your sofas, as previously described.
Can I reach under my chair to the safe?
You can.
I would like to reach under my chair and grab the safe, and I would like to attempt to open the safe.
You can certainly attempt to open the safe. You see that on the front of it, it has a 4-digit digital lock. It looks remarkably like, those shit ones you get in hotels, where you're always a little bit worried the battery's going to run out and trap the passport there forever.
One of those. Okay, I'm gonna put in a 4-digit code.
Go for it.
I'm gonna put in the code 4965 and see if that opens.
Oh, Jamie, you're going to have to tell everybody how you work that out.
What? What? Like, me and Alex just like,
Yeah.
what's been happening?
So the 4 topics that we had to cover: corners of the earth, 4 corners of the earth, cloud 9,
Oh.
6 feet under, and high 5. So, and then just as he left, Ozman Richards said, connect topic idioms. So it was, put in the numbers before.
Oh my
after those
God.
topic names.
Wow.
Jamie, I'm very glad. Like, I was just thought Mike's like Google just a minute, like subjects and just like mess with them, like Frankenstein them
Yeah.
up. So that very, very well spotted there.
Nicely done, Jamie.
It's like you're
That was fair play, mate.
very good.
Connecting the well-known idioms of the topics and their missing numbers, you guessed the 4-digit code to the safe. Jamie, you type it in with your toes, which is strange because you were able to reach under and pick it up with your hands, but you're just a flexible kind of guy.
Monkey.
Need a hop.
And the door springs open. A budgie, painted gold, bursts out in a flurry of feathers and guano, but you skillfully plug it out of the air with your teeth. It makes a kind of like a budgie sound, which I think is like a cheep. I think. Is that the sound the budgies make?
I mean, if you've bitten one, possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Cuttlefish. Ozman Richards, disturbed from his reverie by the sound of the budgie being bitten, bursts out of the bathrooms, toilet paper trailing on his shoe.
It's the golden bloody stitch.
With his glasses blazing in the studio light, he stands before you.
10 bloody points to Gryffindor.
And the final scores are...
In last place, with 1 point, is Allard. In second to last place, with 2 points, is Cross Mike. In third to last place, with 5 points, is Bailey. And with 17 points,
God.
winning this round,
What?
having caught the golden snitch, is Jamie.
Oh, fair play. Well done.
Right, that's the end of this round. And as it stands, you lot, apart from Jamie, are all going out of the koala's bumhole. We're going to go to an ad break, and when we come back, we'll move on to the next round of Ozman Richards' Death Games. Ah, shit, supposed to do some banter here, apparently, on the sofas. You all right? You having a good day?
Could be better. Could be worse.
Yeah, it's all right.
I mean,
I don't care.
these cuffs are a bit tight.
Oh, I don't care. We're going to an advert.
Yeah, koala hasn't given me chlamydia.
Rocket
That's
launchers.
Always a win.
Yet.
On motorbikes.
What? Not keys for cunts?
Some more esoteric things for our international listeners there. They're going to have to do some serious Googling at the end of this to get these jokes that we're making. And with that, with the first round out of the way, Ozman Richards hustles you over with his black turtleneck producers, many of which are dead now, but still moving you somehow. Cyborgs, they're cyborgs, are moving you on to the next sound studio and the next round. But to find out how that goes and how everybody does in Ozman Richards' House of Death Games, you'll have to join us again next week. This is where I normally do the outro, but that's the end of the puzzle. You solved my thing. Bloody well done, guys.
Worst nightmare. But I did. Did it.
I completely forgot how the game works, how just a minute is meant to be played, but again, eventually got into the rhythm of it. But that was fun.
I was just enjoying talking.
Really, really good meta puzzle as well. Hidden in the 4 topics. I like that. That was quite satisfying.
Yeah.
It was a very, very simple one. Just I thought I'd sneakily hide it in there.
Yeah, it's always
good.
sneaky with you, isn't it? It's just like there's always like little things you just need to
Write
always
everything
be
down
listening.
when Mike's talking.
I didn't even know there was a save. Like I missed that. I was like, Jamie were like just like make it. I was like, is Jamie just like
fuck, he's role playing again.
Yeah, it's just like I just obviously like was but really good. Really enjoyed that.
Glad. So join us next time to see how the gang, us, fare in Ozman Richards' House of Death Games. Whether we can indeed, any one of us, escape. I mean, actually, based on the scores so far, probably. Probably
I think
Jamie.
he's quite obvious. Like he's got a bit of a head start on us.
But we'll manufacture some peril in there somewhere and somehow. In the meantime, thank you very much for listening. You can subscribe to us on all of your favourite apps, feeds, iTunes, Spotify, and at our website, theinfiniteescaperoom.com. You can also follow us and get in touch via the socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, at The Infinite Escape Room, and all those things. If you've really enjoyed the show and like to support us, then head on over to patreon.com/The Infinite Escape Room, where you can find out all the lovely things that you can get for being a patron, as well as that lovely warm fuzzy feeling for helping support this bizarre project that we do. Anyway, we love you lots, and we'll see you next time on The Infinite Escape Room. Tatty Bojangles.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.